So I wanted to give a rundown of exactly how to change your beliefs as fast as possible because I think it's one of the most limiting factors in terms of growing as fast as you can, making money online essentially. People who have parents who make, like Donald Trump for example, his daddy first of all gave him $1 million, but he instilled a lot of business lessons and beliefs into him, which made him literally a billionaire now. So one major thing you can do is just be around guys who are already doing it because they will, through that, rub off the beliefs on you. And obviously, if you're just starting out, you can do that with paying some sort of mentor. You can reach out to people who are already doing it to try get information from them, and through that gain beliefs. And also, you can watch YouTube to hear how people speak, how they think about certain issues. But other than that, one thing that holds people back from changing these beliefs is when you're in your home, when you have your parents telling you XYZ, you have your siblings that, your friends, all telling you certain things about money, about life, you will start to believe it. And also, just being in the same environment kind of keeps you to the same thinking patterns. For example, in Atomic Habits, a very good book if you haven't read it, I highly recommend. For instance, when you walk in the room and it's dark, you switch on the light. And you don't think about it, you switch on the light. Now, that's one small unconscious behavior you do that you don't even probably realize. And there's the exact same thing with your phone, for example. You go open your phone, you have nothing really to do, you're bored, you'll go on Instagram. You'll scroll on Instagram, TikTok, whatever the hell, right? The exact same things with business, for example. Just do cold calls and now, you're kind of slow, like nervous because your family told you things are going to be hard. Now you have a belief it's going to be hard and now you're going to be slow to do calls or you have this belief that you're not good at calls or doing calls is hard. But when you're around people who are doing it right now, making tons of progress, booking calls like insane, who literally say it's so easy to do, they just did this XYZ, they just did it and it's so simple, you will start to believe it, you'll start to do it and things just become easier. Elon Musk, regardless of the knowledge he has such a belief around money that he can lose all his knowledge and make millions within months. Millions. That's one major part people just overlook. And the issue is that it is quite vague to learn. It's not like here's the 10 kind of mindsets you need and you just kind of download them into your brain. The easiest way to download things to your brain like this with mindsets is just speaking to people who already have the mindset you want. Speaking to people who have already achieved what you want, whether it's in business, whether it's in your fitness, whether it's in speaking with women, your confidence, whether it's in any part of your life, how to eat healthy, just be healthy in general, dress well. All these beliefs can be downloaded from people who already have it. And again, with these kinds of ways of thinking of skipping ahead in life, you can just skip. There's guys who spend years figuring out, watching YouTube, buying this course of XYZ. You can just go to them and absorb their brain. Now imagine figuring things out versus literally just getting to it. You don't need to run the race. You can just get to the finish line and see exactly how people did it. One issue is that if you set a lot of importance to these goals, and what I mean by that is, if you think making much money is really hard, you will have this ego around it, right? Because if you're not making money easily, it must be difficult, or must be complex. Because if it wasn't complex, it was super easy, then you'd feel shit about yourself because then you should have done it already, right? But the more complex you see your problems or your business or solving some of the issues in your life, the harder path you'll choose to solving them, right? For example, if I think booking calls and cold calls are extremely complex, extremely difficult, I may spend weeks and weeks learning, trying to figure things out, not even starting. When I do start, I'll be very, very, very critical and certain about maybe my deliverability is not perfect. Let me look at everything to do with fundamental deliverability, and that will take weeks and weeks. Versus the guy that goes, this is super easy, just starts doing it, sees how far he goes. When he gets stuck in one part, he goes, oh fuck, okay, I'm getting stuck at this part, intuitively. He just tries to solve it. He goes, okay, I'm getting stuck here. What can I do to solve? Watch a couple of videos and let me try that. Cold calls work. You can do that within a couple of days. Versus the guy will just spend weeks because he believes it's hard. So these beliefs only get downloaded into your brain through absorbing it from people who already have them or already doing it. Reading books is also an extremely valuable way you can go about doing it. So this is, again, a couple ways you can go about kind of getting the beliefs you need to become successful in any of these domains you want to go after. And really the only thing up to you now is just to actually take action on these things and do them, because if you don't, then you're going to stay exactly where you are, and you're like literally everyone else who really never amounts up to anything. So it's all up to you. Good luck.